Hey everyone, George here. So if you're in construction or even some other ancillary industries like trucking, heavy equipment, that kind of thing, one thing you're going to want to be aware of is the Section 30C credit, which is the alternative fueling credit that's about to expire, June 30 of 2026. And while it seems like we might have some time, like 7.5 months or so, it's really not a whole lot of time considering that you'd have to have everything installed, placed in service, completely done by the expiration date of June 30, 2026. So between planning, permits, construction, weather, delays, this, that, like everything needs to be 100% done. So we are a little bit like getting in the stretch here. So, that's what I wanted to go over today since timing is close. Who qualifies, to what extent, and all the little details that go in between. So let's get started. So Section 30C is Alternative Fuel Vehicle Refueling Property Credit, and it is 30% of what you spend with respect to this alternative fuel setup and installation, and capped at $30,000. So as soon as you spend $100,000, which we all know we can easily get to, you're capped out at the credit. So it's a credit, a tax credit, so dollar for dollar reduction in tax you owe. And it includes more than just EV charging stations. It obviously includes EV charging stations. It includes gas fueling stations, propane, hydrogen fuel, biodiesel infrastructure. So it's a whole slew of things. It's one of the easiest credits to get. They're very generous about it. You could even stack it with other credits, other deductions like there's always utility credits, state credits, rebates, Section 179, bonus depreciation, all that. You could even stack all this like together, and at the end of the day, if you spent $100,000, you can easily get to net, $20,000 to $40,000 installation costs between like all the savings you made. So it's definitely an attractive one, and it's not one you want to miss out on. So again, the credit disappears June 30, 2026, and that gives us about 7.5 months, and everything needs to be drop dead installed and done and ready to go by then, meaning, placed in service by June 30, 2026. So this can be applicable if you're looking to add a charger at your own, yard or shop, or it's a good sell to your clients if they're considering it, and you want to convince them, push them over the edge with this, and you can let them know that there's a 30% credit available until then, but they have to start like pretty soon. It can also be for buildings, parks, apartment complexes, retail, commercial buildings, truck yards, logistic hubs, you name it. I mean, pretty much any one of these places you can install like, one of these chargers or refueling stations and, get your 30% credit for the business. So how's the credit calculated? It's actually pretty simple. It's 30% of what you spend, related to the installation, and again, capped at $30,000. So after $100,000 of spend, you've already maxed out what you can qualify for. Now, what's included in the installation costs? Equipment, trenching, electrical upgrades, labor costs, panels and switch gears, site prep, engineering, permitting, all these, they're included. So like literally anything that's even ancillary to the installation can be included for purposes of this credit. And again, you could stack it with other rebates too, like state credits, utility credits, local grants, IRA credits, depreciation, bonus Section 179. All that can be stacked on top of the $30,000 credit. So again, by June 30, 2026, everything needs to be fully installed, fully functional, inspected, energized, and able to be used by a vehicle. And if you've ever dealt with utility delays, trenching issues due to weather, waited on a switchgear for like 12 weeks, permitting agencies, 60 to 90 days of planning, equipment procurement, another 30 to 90 days. I mean, all these things, like 7.5 months is like no time at all. So if I were you, I would sketch out a timeline, if you're going to do this, like way to finish everything way before June 30th, because delays do happen, and assess your needs, get a site plan evaluation, get a cost estimate, confirm your eligibility, like check in with a CPA or somebody who's proficient in this area to make sure that you qualify. And again, aim to finish way before that June 30 deadline, because things happen. So I hope you found this helpful. Click like, subscribe, turn on notifications for any updates, and hope to see you in the next one.